Peace Collective. What's going on? Welcome to the channel. My name is Milan. I am an intuitive tarot reader and psychic medium. If you guys are new here to this channel, welcome. If you guys are returning, welcome back. It means the world to me each and every single time you guys join. Thank you guys times 1,000 for being here, for deciding to spend your time and your energy here with me in these readings. As you guys know, this is going to be another general collective reading. If you guys are ever interested in personals, I do offer them. All that information is going to be in the description box down below, like always. Just as a quick disclaimer, you guys, this channel is not specific to any particular zodiac sign. Each and every zodiac sign is welcomed here with open arms, okay? Please just take what resonates and leave the rest. If the message does not apply, let it fly. Readings are absolutely timeless, so if this is not the one for you today, totally fine. There are plenty of other readings on this channel for you guys to tap into and to check out, okay? At the time of this recording, we are at the very, very tail end of Sagittarius season, moving into Capricorn. So happy birthday to any of you Sagittarians, any of you Capricorns out there. You could have Sagittarius or Capricorn in your birth chart. You could be involved with the Sagittarius or Capricorn. If not, it does not matter. If you guys clicked here on this reading, then you're here for a reason, okay? Make sure you guys leave a like. It's absolutely free. Share if you care. I would love to have y'all here, part of the family. Subscribe if you haven't already. It means the world every time you guys join. Leave a like, comment, anything like that. So again, thank you guys so much for tapping in with me. This is going to be a new moon in Sagittarius reading. As you guys know, I like to kind of write out some notes for you guys as far as themes to look out for when it comes to new moon and full moon cycles. New moons are all about manifestation, planting seeds, kind of clearing the way in order for you to make space and make room for whatever it is you are trying to manifest and bring into your life, okay? It's kind of a fresh, clean slate, if you will. This new moon took place in Sagittarius, and my apologies for uploading this video a little bit late. I'm a couple of days behind the new moon lunation. However, we do happen to stay in the new moon or full moon energy for at least 3 to 5 days afterwards. So again, my apologies for the delay on this reading, you guys, but it still may resonate, or still certain themes or notes to apply to whatever it is you're dealing with. If you are here in this reading, then you're here for a reason, okay? Give me 1 second, guys. Hold on a moment. All right, my bad, guys, but let's get into this. If you guys want to skip this part, you're more than welcome to. I do feel like it kind of leaves a good bridge for the rest of the reading, so I appreciate y'all for hanging out during this part if you do. So with this particular new moon in Sagittarius, there is a very heavy Saturn and Capricorn influence. You have a couple of planets that are about to make their transition into Capricorn. Mars is moving into Capricorn. The sun is also moving into Capricorn. I believe that's the 21st or the 22nd. And then we have Venus moving into Capricorn as well, I believe, at the very, very tail end of December. So there's a lot of heavy Saturn influence, and I think that Saturn Capricorn influence kind of brings a reality check, or more focused, more disciplined, more of that grounding energy to the very large view, big picture, optimistic, let's just go for it and shoot for the stars energy of Sagittarius, right? It kind of gives that vibe of shoot for the stars and have big dreams and goals, but those large dreams and goals and aspirations and visions do have to have some type of plan, right? Some type of structure to it. Again, that Saturn Capricorn influence. This particular new moon is also happening in the 3rd decan of Sagittarius. The 3rd decan of Sagittarius is represented by the 10 of Wands when in the tarot deck. So the traditional tarot, 10 of Wands, again, a Saturn ruled decan, okay? The 10 of Wands can kind of be an energy of exhaustion, completion. Any 10s in the tarot can talk about completing a stage, right? Completing a cycle. It kind of indicates that hard work, right? Endurance, discipline, and completing the more difficult task is going to be something that you guys could pay attention to this week. You know, Sagittarius, Capricorn, neither of those energies are lazy. Neither of those energies are just waiting for something to be handed to them in any way, shape, or form. So if something or even a particular situation with a person is a little bit more difficult to get through for you guys, this new moon lunation is going to highlight, your endurance, or again, where are you guys applying your discipline to complete the more difficult task, okay? Even difficult conversations, right? Asking yourself, what is a burden to you, in order for you to identify it and release it for a new beginning. So again, that 10 of Wands, that exhaustion, carrying a burden, weight of the world on your shoulders energy. It's time for you guys to like kind of highlight what it is that is burdensome to you, and if it's even worth it to carry this burden, okay? If there's a burden that you need to release, especially if they're burdens of other people, okay, that you're carrying, is it time for you to release that in order to start a new beginning? And make sure you guys are applying that to whatever aspect in your life that makes sense, okay? If you guys are checking out your birth charts, make sure you guys are checking out to see where Sagittarius rules over in your birth chart. Do you have Sagittarius over your 3rd house, the 5th house, the 8th house, Make sure you guys are looking into that. Everybody has every zodiac sign in their birth chart, okay? This is also a good time to have a reset. Again, that new moon energy, a clean slate of where your faith lies, where your beliefs lie, okay? Because Sagittarius is all about philosophy, right? Again, kind of looking at the bigger picture, education, especially higher realms of education, okay? New possibilities as well. Truth that leads to expansion. Sagittarius is always looking for more information, looking for the truth. And again, philosophy, more knowledge in order to expand and broaden their horizons. More sharp vision and clarity in order to accelerate forward movement, okay? Another thing too, not everything you once wanted belongs to the person you're growing to become, okay? I want to repeat that. Not everything that you once wanted belongs to the person you're growing to become. So make sure you guys are, again, paying attention to the relationships that you've created with your manifestations, your wants, and your desires, because they could be the same, but they may not align with who you are now versus who you were 6 months ago or a year ago. So just to throw a random example out there, say for example, some of you guys may have desired to get married. That was something that you really, really held on to, but maybe now you are growing into and expanding into another version of yourself that may not align with marriage any further, okay? Or switch the roles, that may not align with being single anymore, right? Being hyper independent for some of you. Maybe now that you're realizing you're growing into another version of yourself that is more inclined to get married or to share the load versus, again, being so hyper independent for some of you. Okay, this is a good lunation cycle as well for very intentional effort, releasing old narratives. Again, not everything you wanted before is going to align with the person you're growing into. Okay, manifesting from a soul level versus a physical level. And again, sharpening your vision. Okay, Sagittarius is not a materialistic sign whatsoever. Again, it's higher education, higher thought process, broadening your horizon, sometimes religion, right? It's always wanting to explore, expand, find out more information, find out something new, right? So if there's something that you guys have been manifesting or desiring that is more from your ego and not from your soul, I'm telling you right now, like moving into next year, you're going to realize that's not even what you want anymore. And some of you guys are maybe already having that realization, okay? Realizing your goals need structure plus movement, okay? I just mentioned that Capricorn Saturn influence is going to be really important. Because again, Sagittarius kind of just wants to shoot the bow and arrow at the moon and the stars. But where is the practicality, right? Where is the structure in order to obtain whatever goal you're looking for once you do reach the moon and the stars, okay? So I do feel like some of you guys could have a lot of plans, a lot of ideas, a lot of, 5D energy going on, but it needs to kind of be grounded into reality here into the 3D, okay? And achieving your goals and dreams and aspirations, they require, yes, of course, creativity, visualization, and all of that, but they also require structure and action, Okay, Sagittarius is still a fire sign. It's still, you know, going to go ahead and take action on something, but I want you guys to include that movement, include that action alongside with and in tandem and in balance with structure. Okay, that's going to be important. Another thing too to pay attention to, the heaviness of carrying a purpose or a larger calling. Some of you guys are limiting yourselves is what I'm getting with this. Or if you're not, you know, make sure maybe you guys are just giving this advice to someone else around you not to limit themselves, or this is advice for you. Don't limit yourself, because some of you guys have a very strong, heavy purpose and a larger calling that you haven't necessarily tapped into yet, possibly, or that maybe you are slowly but surely walking into, and that goes hand in hand with the person you're growing into now, or that you're becoming into the future, is not the same, and it doesn't have the same values, and it doesn't have the same wants and desires as the person you were 6 months ago, a year ago, 5 years ago, right? Okay, so some of you guys carry a very large purpose, a larger calling. Okay, say again, higher learning, education, teaching other people, religion and spirituality. Some of you guys have a gift. Okay, the gift of giving, the gift of teaching, the gift of spiritual inclination, sometimes even intuition, and that gift can be burdensome if you don't know what to do with it. Okay, so hone in on whatever you feel as though you have a purpose or a calling for, and everybody's purpose and calling is different. Okay, some of you guys are here to break generational curses in your families as well. That's a very heavy spiritual load to carry. Okay, exploring new visions. Is what you're doing now worth the load you're carrying? Where are you overextending yourself, or quote unquote working too hard? Okay, you don't want to create burnout or exhaustion from working too hard, you guys. So, and that's the thing about Capricorn. Again, this new moon lunation is very Capricorn influence. Capricorn is going to want to, you know, just work the 12, 14, 16-hour shift, but in the back of their mind, they know they're exhausted. So make sure you guys are paying attention to that. Don't overdo it, okay? Because worrying, stressing too much, or having too much of a vice grip over the outcome is not going to change the outcome, okay? Go with the flow, I feel like, is going to be important. Where was I at? Yeah, again, is what you're doing now worth the load that you're carrying? I mentioned that a little bit earlier, okay? Pay attention to the burdens you're carrying, the load you're carrying, what it is you guys are putting a lot of effort into. Again, is it even worth the time, effort, and energy you're spending into it? Okay? Taking your time versus rushing for stable growth. Again, Capricorn, it's methodical. Again, it is going to want to overwork or overdo itself, but it's methodical, okay? You don't have to rush into anything that you're doing. Take your time. And I think that's going to be a bit of a power dynamic or a struggle with that Capricorn and Venus, Capricorn and Sagittarius energy. Again, Sagittarius is just going to want to just go for it. Capricorn is asking you to kind of like reel it back a little bit and say, hey, one step at a time, you know? Slow and steady wins the race is kind of what I'm being drawn to. Again, releasing burdens that are not yours. That's very important. Releasing burdens that are not yours. I'm not saying to just forget about people, act like they don't exist. I'm not saying not to care, you know, or just completely detach emotionally, but don't put so much effort or worry into burdens that are not even your own, okay? Goals related to freedom, knowledge, purpose, and spiritual growth are going to be highlighted as well. Don't be afraid to be bold. Again, Sagittarius is not afraid to go ahead and take action and be bold and be brave and be themselves. It's very authentic as well. If you guys find yourself leaning more towards things, people, whatever, rooms, environments that are more related to, again, freedom, maybe, again, releasing burdens, right? Sometimes even more, I don't want to say self-centeredness, but again, focusing more on self because you're releasing burdens that are not your own. Higher institutions of learning, knowledge, spirituality, and purpose. Don't be afraid to continue to explore those things because you're being drawn to those things for a reason. Taking accountability is going to be important. Facing illusions and ugly truths, because again, Sagittarius is all about broadening their horizons and finding the truth. Okay. And the future you want begins with you and your truth and living in your most authentic version of yourself. Okay. So thank you guys for hanging out for my TED Talk. Give me 1 second and we're going to get right into some Oracle and then some Tarot after this. Okay. All right, y'all. I'm back. My apologies. We're going to get into the Moonology deck. I always use this deck for new moon and full moon cycles. So we'll get a couple of these and then we'll dive into a different oracle and some tarot to clarify a little bit further. Okay, let's get some clear and concise messages for this new moon, for the collective, please and thank you. Oh, okay, I've got 2 out already. It says adjustments are required. Okay, 3rd quarter moon, the 3rd day of a month could be important. Maybe the month of March could be significant here. And then you have expect powerful change. Very nice. New moon eclipse. And again, we are in a new moon illumination here. At least at the time of this recording. By the time you guys catch this reading, we've already been out of the new moon. So again, my apologies for the delay on the reading. But yeah, you got to expect powerful change and adjustments are required. So for some of you guys, once you make these particular adjustments, that's when you're going to experience change here. Some of you guys may be, I don't want to use the word stagnant, but maybe some of you guys are a little comfortable or someone around you, okay? Because it doesn't always have to be about you. This could refer to somebody around you and your energy at this time, okay? Family member, friend, significant other. But someone here may need to make some type of adjustments. And you guys could be eclipsing something or someone out of your life. A lot of purple here. 2 purple cards. My candle that I'm using is purple. Something about the crown chakra could be significant here. Some of you guys, your crown chakra is being activated at this time. Okay, expect powerful change. Some of you guys don't even see this change coming. Okay, because this new moon is completely blacked out. As you guys know, the new moon, you can't really see it. It's completely dark. It's completely black. Okay, why is this here? Ooh. Okay, what is this? A new romantic cycle begins. Very cool. Another energy of a lot of purple. Someone's favorite color could be purple. That's one of my favorite colors. Okay, new moon in Libra. Yeah, there's a lot of like, a lot of purple and black. Like, again, I see someone's crown chakra being activated here. And some of you guys too, it's like adjustments are required or there's adjustments taking place in a romantic cycle here. Congratulations. Some of you guys may have literally eclipsed somebody out of your life emotionally and you detached is what I'm getting with this. And you're ready for a new start. Okay, and now everybody's situation is different. A new start could be with the same person, just in different energy, you or the other person. Or again, you eclipse someone out of your life and there's an energy of a brand new person coming in, but you don't even see this person coming. Like both of these moons are completely blacked out, okay? You have a Libra here. Someone could have a Libra moon or Libra season could have been significant, which is like end of September into October. Someone could have a court case going on here as well. Something about legalities could be important. Someone could be studying criminal justice. Very nice. A new romantic cycle begins. Very cool. Let me get one more on this, please. Or I see some type of massive shift or a change happening in your current romantic cycle, okay? Some of you guys maybe are making changes. Why is this here? Or the person you're involved with could be making some type of very powerful changes here, okay? Why is this here? Your commitment is being tested. Yeah. 1st quarter moon. So the 1st day of a particular month, the month of January could be significant, okay? 111, you guys could be seeing that a lot. But yeah, your commitment is being tested. And it's interesting because you've got 2 quarter moons here. When you put them together, it creates a full moon, right? And I've got two full moons here blacked out. Again, new moon energy. So it's almost as if like maybe you are like the better half to somebody, or you could feel that way. You are somebody's better half. But maybe you like are in separation right now, or there's a little bit of like an emotional disconnect for some of you guys with this particular person. Or maybe you're having an emotional disconnect from a job. Okay, and something here is about to go through a massive shift or a powerful change is what I'm seeing. Some of you guys, your commitment again is being tested. Some of you guys may be tempted to walk away from something, or you feel like your heart or your spirit is being pulled in one direction, but then something else is still keeping you there. You got to apply it how you see fit for yourself, collective, because you guys know your story better than I would. So if you guys feel like you're about to give up on something or someone, you're like at a very wit's end, I feel like, again, here your commitment is being tested, okay? Some of you guys, and for the flip end of that, the flip side of that, some of you guys maybe have already committed to moving on and moving forward. Again, eclipsing something or somebody out of your life, a habit. Doesn't always have to be about a relationship, okay? You already committed to that. And if you feel like you are in a comfort zone, or you're nervous, you're scared to make these adjustments, again, I see your commitment is being tested to whatever you committed to. So that could be committed to staying in something or committed to releasing something. You got to apply it where you see fit. Okay? Are you going to stand on it? Do you mean what you say? Whatever it is you are committed to. Okay? So that might be a point of contention for some of you guys. Again, feeling like you want to give up or quit on something, but Spirit is asking you not to quit because there's some type of powerful change here that's about to occur. You just don't see it coming. Okay, I just heard like the devil can be very busy. The devil is busy. Okay, what God is asking you to stick through or stick out or continue to be dedicated to, the devil is probably telling you like, nope, it's time to move on, let it go, it's not even worth it. And maybe again on the flip side, Spirit is telling you it's time to move on, stay dedicated, stay committed to moving on and moving forward with your future, but maybe the devil is keeping you stuck somewhere. Okay, and again, I'm not here to tell anybody what is what for your personal story. You got to apply it as you see fit, where it makes the most sense for you. Okay, but let's see. We're gonna get into another deck. This is making any sense to y'all so far? Definitely leave a like on the video. It is free 99 to do so. All these cards are purple. Okay, some of you guys, have spiritual gifts here that are being activated. And maybe even like certain foods don't taste the same, certain groups, environments don't hit the same anymore. Maybe just all of a sudden, it's almost as if like your system is being recalibrated in a particular sense here. Okay, he says your commitment is being tested. And again, if I'm not talking about you, I could be talking about someone else. Okay, someone here, maybe their commitment is being tested when it comes to you. All right, here, please. Ooh, Ice Queen, yep. Okay, Ice Queen. Someone here could be an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Yeah, someone here is really cold. Okay, it says don't back down. And that's funny, as I'm clarifying, your commitment is being tested. Yeah, some of you guys went cold on something or somebody. Or again, you are at wit's end. You are at a breaking point, and it's like you're about to quit or go cold on something or somebody. And it even says, don't back down. So stand 10 toes on whatever it is you guys said you were going to do. If you said you were going to make a change, go ahead and do it. If you said that you were going to, detach or go cold on somebody, keep your word, Something to that degree. If you said you're going to get up and go to the gym, go ahead and do that. Be disciplined, The King or Queen of Swords, again, that Ice King, Ice Queen energy is they're disciplined. They're going to stick to what they said that they were going to do. Maybe even a Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn could be significant. This Ice Queen energy. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio showing up here. Okay, a water sign. Okay, so a water sign could be getting, their commitment could be getting tested, either you or someone around you, okay? Some of you guys have like emotion still or like love for somebody with this water energy here, but it's like maybe you've created some really strong boundaries. The Spirit is asking you, again, to stay committed to those boundaries. It doesn't mean you don't love somebody or don't care about them. It's just, again, maybe you told the universe, listen, I'm going to have boundaries. I'm going to stick to them this time. Then, okay, then do that, Maybe there's a creative project here you guys are working on, a new creative endeavor. And again, Spirit is asking you to stay the course. Don't back down. You know, don't get distracted by anything or anybody. It's giving like tunnel vision. Okay. And you have time to celebrate. So yeah, maybe keeping certain boundaries here, or staying committed, staying dedicated and disciplined in a particular fashion here is going to lead to a celebratory moment. So congratulations. Okay. What does this expect? Powerful change. Again, I have new moon and eclipse energy. Expect powerful change. Oh, okay. These cards flipping over. What is this? Expect powerful change, please. Oh, wow. Okay. Heartbroken. Grief, shock, and emotional pain showing up. Maybe someone here went through like a massive change or a massive shift after a heartbreak. Some of you guys maybe didn't expect some type of heartbreak here, or someone else around you, they could have really gone through something significant and it completely changed them. Or this is you, you know. That could be related to a friend group, a family situation, a significant other. Okay. It's like you're not the same person you were before. Maybe some of you guys, even a heartbreak, or someone here testing your patience or your loyalty, again, has created this boundary or this ice king, ice queen detachment energy. You know? Why is this here? Grief, shock, emotional pain. Some of you guys could be experiencing grief or healing from some type of grief. If somebody lost a family member, a loved one in any way, shape, or form, I'm definitely sending my condolences. And it's kind of giving like some type of trauma is what it's coming through as, you know. And sometimes trauma can make us, well, that's why it's trauma. You know, it creates a significant stamp on somebody's mind or heart. And it forever could change how they operate or how they deal with certain people moving forward, you know. What is this heartbroken about? Okay, I can't let go. Wow, yeah, attachment, obsession, and holding on. Full moon energy again. I think I mentioned that earlier. Like some of you guys could be holding on to something, or someone could be holding on to something in regards to you. It could be creating some type of blocks here. Blocks and obstacles. I mentioned earlier, if some of you guys feel like you're, I don't want to use the word stagnant, but maybe a little quote unquote too comfortable, and you're afraid to let something or somebody go, it's like you could experience a powerful change once you do let it go or get out of your comfort zone. Maybe even trying something different, trying something new. Someone here is holding on to you or something like that is what I'm seeing. Like someone is hugging a teddy bear, thinking about you a lot. Yeah, it's giving one person is detached emotionally, and the other one is just not. Like someone is still holding on to what another person let go. It's kind of what it looks like. Okay, what is this about? A new romantic cycle begins. And maybe that's why some of you guys are being tested. It's like you have boundaries set and you've gone cold on one person. You may be tempted to go back and forth with them. But again, you got this new romantic cycle begins. And again, I know not everybody's story is the same. For some of you guys, this could be the same person. It's just you've had to create boundaries, be an ice king, ice queen energy in order for this person to take you seriously so they could go through this change. It's giving like a spiritual awakening pretty much. Okay, why is this new romantic cycle begins? New moon in Libra. Yeah, look, time for a new direction. Yep, changes are ahead. For some of you guys, this new romantic cycle wasn't going to occur unless you chose a new path, this other person chose a new path. Say, for example, you know, you weren't going to go in this new romantic cycle with somebody unless they changed their lifestyle habits, or I don't know, let go of a third party, something like that, okay? A new romantic cycle could begin maybe, if not quote unquote romantic, a new job. Some of you guys are holding on to something and it's like you're not happy there anymore. So maybe someone here like making certain changes to have this new romantic cycle with you, or some of you guys are just completely going in a new direction here. So again, it's like Some of y'all are involved, or you have someone still in your energy that's still holding on to you, even though you're not holding on to them. Okay, again, here, look, Virgo towards Capricorn. I mentioned that earlier. Sun, moon, rising, or Venus. What is this? Changes are ahead. Oh, what is this? Changes are ahead. And even have here, expect powerful change. So 15 days or weeks, the number 15 could be important. The 15th day of a month, it specifically says April 15th, so maybe like an Aries could be significant here. Some of you guys could be seeing that angel number 1515, okay? Something here is about to change in a very short period of time. 15 days, 15 weeks, maybe again around April, springtime. And then you have adjustments are required. I see a lot here about change, okay? What is this, third quarter moon? Confusion, turmoil, wow. This is a third full moon I'm seeing. Something here could be getting like revealed to you guys, or maybe more clarity out of a time period of confusion, misunderstanding. Some of you guys are not exactly sure what to do next is what it's giving. Should I go left, right, up, or down? Or this is someone in your energy. They don't even know how to make certain adjustments or changes is what I'm getting here, or they're having a difficult time doing so. And look, again, expect changes. Autumn, someone's name could be autumn. Someone's birthday could be in the fall months. Falling for you. Look at this. Yeah. Yeah, someone here could be like, maybe even there's someone else in this energy here. Like they're confused as to the changes somebody is making. And someone is still holding on to like the old version of themselves, or still holding on to the old version of another individual here. So say, for example, you have detached from someone, but they're confused. They're not understanding the new version of you because they're still holding on to the old version of you. You know, some of you guys have grown a little bit more or faster than another person you're connected to at this time, you know. As they heal and grow, so do you, but maybe you're doing it at two different paces. Okay. Dream big. Very nice. That's heavy Sagittarius energy. Dream big. I think I mentioned that earlier. Like shoot for the moon and the stars. With someone here, I feel like it's like they have a lot of dreams and visions and goals, but they're not exactly sure what changes to make first. What happens once they do make these changes. So someone is like fearing the light at the end of the tunnel is giving. You know, it's almost kind of like a fear of success almost is what I just heard. You have happily ever after. This is giving 10 of Cups. Signs and synchronicities, message symbols, divine clues. Someone here could be trying to follow the signs, follow the symbols, you know. Someone's happily ever after is like on the other end of some type of change or transition here. Yeah, and I see someone here, it's like instead of making emotional decisions, they're trying to make more logical, rational decisions as well. That could be a change or an adjustment somebody's making. Again, like reacting off of logic versus reacting off of emotion. It could be something as simple as that needs to change in order for something to move forward in a particular fashion, okay? We're going to get into the tarot. This isn't making any sense to y'all. Definitely leave a like on the video. It's absolutely free to do so. Share if you care. We're going to use the Modern Witch deck. Okay, give me 1 second, guys. My allergies are driving me nuts. Hold on a moment. All right, guys, I'm back. I'm sorry. I didn't want to be on the camera with the sniffles and all that. But we're going to get to the Modern Witch. Let's see. All right. Your commitment is being tested. Yeah, and I feel like, and even too, if you're starting a new career, a new job, a new side hustle, a new creative project or endeavor, starting a business, it's not always about love and relationships and significant others. You got to be an ice queen energy when it comes to that too. When it comes to, you know, keeping your foot on the gas and not, again, getting distracted and kind of having tunnel vision. Ice king, ice queen energy is perfect for that, you know. Don't back down. Don't just give up now. Okay, why is this here, please, for the collective? Oh, what is this? 6 of Pentacles. Okay, Taurus energy. Yeah, I feel like some of you guys really want to give to a situation or give to something or someone. I see that someone like wants to like hang out a lot, or I don't know. It's like Some of you guys may even want to like get somebody Christmas gifts and spend a lot of money for the holidays, but maybe you know it's like, okay, I want to buy this house. I gotta have this amount of money by March. I can't do Christmas the way I usually would, or you know, because this girl is giving out presents and gifts. So it's not wrong to do that, but maybe some of you guys are making certain adjustments again, and it's like your commitment is being tested. You know, are you gonna, you know, buy that expensive new coat or new purse, knowing 2 months from now you're about to make a down payment on a house? I don't know, just as an example, right? Six of Pentacles, this is help, assistance, giving a helping hand or receiving a helping hand, equal give and take, reciprocity. Maybe some of you guys are not backing down. You're not going to continue to give if somebody here is not reciprocating that energy. And maybe like your emotions or your commitment is being tested in that sense, okay? Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio here. Why is this here, please? And again, I see that maybe someone here is Ice Queen with somebody emotionally detaching or just not dealing with it. This could be someone else in your energy. Their commitment is being tested. Okay, maybe when it comes to like third parties or temptation or whatever, maybe someone here is used to giving to like more than one individual and like they're being tested right now. I see this person is in like Ice Queen energy. You know, it could be a little difficult for them, but like they're doing it. You know what I mean? Why is this here? Oops. Yeah, Seven of Wands. I see a heavy blockage. In a good way, though. It's like, nope. I have a house to buy. I'm not buying new drinks. I'm not buying new gifts. We're not going out to eat for the next month. I said no to that third party, this third party. So someone here is like standing their ground is what I'm seeing here. Leo energy with this. Someone could be getting like a nice cute outfit for Christmas or wearing a cute outfit to go out for Christmas. I don't know, but it's giving literally like blockage. Okay, fighting back, standing your ground against like multiple third parties is what I'm seeing. Okay, so shout out to you, collective, if that sounds like you or someone you're involved with. All right, again, someone's commitment or faith is being tested. And I really see you guys like leaning into that and standing 10 toes. Congratulations. So I feel like it's going to end up creating a powerful change here that's going to be worth it. Standing 10 toes, being, you know, being strict or disciplined on something. Some of you guys are fighting back or fighting a case here. Again, I got like a legal battle. Someone's lawyer here. Again, King and Queen of Swords vibes. It's like they're very good at what they do. So someone could be getting some type of money back because someone's lawyer is really strong and really good and they fight hard. Congratulations. Okay. Some of you guys may feel a little bit bad for not being able to buy, like, I don't know, your nieces, nephews, brothers or sisters gifts the way that you normally would. But again, it's for a much bigger purpose, okay? That's Sagittarius energy. Adjusting the small things in order to have the ground laid out for the bigger picture, right? Some of you guys may have literally blocked communication here with the Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Simple as that. Or maybe a Taurus, okay? Maybe a Libra here. Or a Capricorn, like I said before. Okay, let's see. But I think that's going to be very important for you guys. It's going to make whatever it is you're doing worthwhile. Standing 10 toes, okay? What does it expect? Powerful change. Again, I have heartbroken here and can't let go. So someone here can just be really shocked or surprised that you let them go. Or that you have changed or you're developing into a particular newer version of yourself, maybe the highest version of yourself. And I see that someone else doesn't really understand it or get it too much. Or it's like they're just not welcome on this new timeline you're on. Okay, what is this? The Star. Wow, you can't make it up. Someone here has healed a lot or they are going through a healing process. Again, as some of you guys may have lost a loved one, a friend, family member, I'm definitely sending you, you know, a hug through the phone and some love and light, okay? I see you guys healing here. Spiritual healing, reconciliation, forgiveness. The Star card is someone who shines very bright. They've got a lot of energy. You know, this is like star power. You stand out in a room. a wish fulfillment as well here. Whatever change that you guys are going through, and again, it could have come with some type of trauma, heartbreak, a loss of some sort. And as you heal, I see you getting some type of wish fulfillment here, but some of you guys may need to let go of the past, let go of this heartbreak or this grief so you can have a new romantic cycle or a reconciliation or heal a situation, a relationship, a friendship, whatever, with this powerful change. So I see some type of powerful change is healing, reconciliation for some of you, okay? But someone needs to like let go of the hurt, the heartbreak, or someone needs to let go of this outdated version of you that they're still viewing, or you have to let go of this outdated version of yourself in order to receive this powerful change or this massive glow up is kind of what it's coming through. And look, Two of Cups. Some of you guys have to do with a friendship or a relationship, you know? Yeah, look at this. King of Cups. You can't make this up. Soulmate energy. Someone here is very much so in love with you, or you are in love with someone else. Okay, or again, I see that someone maybe here is like choosing a new direction and a new path, and it's going to be like harmonious, balanced, true, and very genuine. This is like lovers and friends vibes I'm getting with this. Okay, an Aquarius could be important here too with the star. Why is this here, please? Ooh, wow, the Tower. You can't make this up. And the Tower is not always bad, you guys, okay? The Tower is not always doom and gloom. Sometimes surprises or things that are unexpected can be very good. And I think with this, with the Star card, this is a good Tower. Okay, Scorpio, Aquarius energy here. Yeah, and maybe some of you guys, this heartbreak, this loss, whatever this is, that ensued some type of grief, that could have been the shock or the Tower moment that needed to occur so this powerful change can happen. You know, you got to get rid of the old faulty, cracked foundation, okay? That's going to crumble and fall, especially if something was not built on a strong, honest, truthful foundation in the first place, okay? So it's giving like a tower had to fall, or somebody literally is being rebuilt and restructured from the ground up, you know? Very nice. Very nice. And this could even be you. If not someone around you, this could just simply be you. You went through an extreme tower moment or a powerful change, and it's like you're not the same person you were, you know? And that's a very beautiful thing. Wow, yeah, the Tower. I think this was very unexpected for somebody. Or some of you guys are going to have a reconciliation here with someone and you didn't even expect it. Some of you guys are going to be very shocked at how much someone has changed. If this is not you making the change and someone else being very shocked by it, you know? Why is this here? Like, I'm getting this vibe here, like someone doesn't talk the same. They don't dress the same the next time you see them, something like that. You know, it's not just giving, oh, they changed their hairstyle or got a new pair of glasses. No, it's like night and day. You know what I'm saying? Like someone went from I don't even know, from like a Dan to a grown Daniel, or I don't know, like a Joe to a Joseph, or I don't know. It's giving like someone made a huge, massive transformation. Okay, from Rob to a Robert, you know, it's like, I hope that makes sense. From the apprentice to emperor, empress status, okay? Again, time for a new direction. You got 15 days or 15 weeks or something within the next 1 to 5 weeks could be important for some of you guys. 1 to 5 days. 9 of Wands, but it's only if you don't give up, okay? 9 of Wands, the wounded warrior, someone who doesn't give up. You know, you may have been through a lot, experienced a lot, but it was worth it. And again, I want you guys to re-ask yourselves. It's like, whatever burden you guys are carrying, is it even worth it? Is it worth it to get you to where you want to be? Because some of us are carrying burdens and holding on to things that are not beneficial to the person we want to become anyway. I see someone here like fighting, boxing, kickboxing, jiu-jitsu, MMA, something like that. You can meet somebody new at a gym. And look, Queen of Wands. Some of you guys are taking your power back. Congratulations. You're looking really good. Smelling really good. Yeah. And again, Spirit is asking you, what are you dedicating this powerful energy to? The Hierophant is dedication, commitment. Taurus energy, sometimes even marriage, okay? I said this earlier. Some of you guys may realize the person you're growing into and becoming is ready to settle down for real. Maybe you don't want to, date Tommy one day and Harry next week. You could be getting tired of that with this Queen of Wands, or someone else in your energy. They're getting tired of, messing with the night streetwalkers, okay? Like they want to settle down and commit, but they didn't understand that or realize that because they weren't this version of themselves before, or this is you, flip and switch the roles if you see fit. Maybe you were already in a long-term commitment. You're tired of being married. You want to be who you want to be in that Queen of Wands energy and free yourself a little bit more. You're okay with, dating and getting out of that traditional mindset for some of you, okay? What is this? Oof, Eight of Swords. Wow, yeah. Eight of Swords, Gemini energy. Someone here is like overthinking a change or going into a new direction is what I'm seeing here. Eight of Wands, that's that Sagittarius energy. There's like some good news or a positive outcome, maybe more money, an opportunity to learn more or learn something different, maybe even travel. But someone here is just overthinking it, analysis paralysis. They're not seeing the bigger picture here is what I'm seeing. Okay. Saturn can be limiting. I mentioned that way earlier in the reading, how there's a very heavy Saturn Capricorn influence going on. So that can be a little restrictive. Okay, but again, I feel like Spirit is asking you not to give up. Well, that first card, one of the first cards we got was your commitment is being tested. Are you going to just stop and give up, or once something goes wrong one time, are you going to be an analysis paralysis and just throw in the white towel? This Nine of Wands is asking you not to throw in the white towel, okay? And whatever that means for you. Especially if it means a new direction. Don't let a new direction or a new path or the uncertainty of what may be on the other end of the tunnel with this new path keep you stuck, stagnant, just stop you from growing. You know what I mean? I feel like you guys are going to end up regretting that. Everything happens for a reason, yes, but don't hold yourself back because you're not sure of what greatness is to come. No matter what that looks like for you, okay? Again, I have confusion and turmoil and dream big. Some of you guys have so many goals and dreams and aspirations. You're not even sure what to do first, what to do next. You got to ground those ideas and put more structure behind them and bring them from the 5D into the 3D, And certain adjustments may have to be made here. And that could be something as simple as an adjustment to your mindset, okay? Or someone around you. Why is this here, please? And again, I feel that someone else around you is very confused, not understanding why you're not, doing the same things you were doing 6 months ago, a year ago, or treating them the same way you used to. Maybe even boundaries could be confusing to somebody, What is this? Ace of Pentacles. You can't make this up. Very nice. Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. This is like a new job opportunity, more money to be made. I see someone here getting married or a proposal, some type of engagement at least. Maybe some of you guys are not exactly sure if you want to say yes or no to that. It's a desire of yours, but maybe the person you got it from is a little questionable. I don't know, but some of you guys are holding yourselves back from new opportunities, literally. Some of you guys are your own worst enemy. And again, I mentioned way before in the reading, the devil is busy. The devil will keep you here, telling yourself you're not good enough. Oh, I don't know. I'm not sure. What if this? What if that? And it's like you haven't even stepped your foot in the damn pool yet. You know what I'm saying? And this could be someone else around you. Someone here is very self-limiting. Spirit is asking you or someone else around you to get up out of that. Don't stay stuck in something. If you know that there's better, or you know that you could have more, you want more, you deserve more. I don't know. And again, I feel like there's this new, improved version of you or something like that. And it's giving someone is very confused by that. Okay, what is this? Yeah, dreaming bigger, dreaming a little bit bigger. And again, shooting for the stars with some type of practicality and structure and a vision and real dedication and commitment can get you right to this Ace of Pentacles. Okay, this could be, again, a marriage, new commitment in a relationship, a new job, more money, new career field. It's different for everybody. What is this, please? Let me get one more on this. Okay, the Wheel of Fortune. Very nice. Something here is destined. It's fated. Okay. Like a massive transformation or change was meant to happen in your finances, in your love life, in your lifestyle, your mindset. And it may have a lot of other people very confused, just like, oh my God, collective did what? They're doing what now? Like, weren't they just doing this? Or weren't they just over here? Weren't they just looking like this? And it's going to confuse a lot of people, but that's not your job to help them recognize or to see your value. Essentially, you know your value, or you guys have to get familiar with your value, understand your value. It's because other people don't get it doesn't mean you're not valuable. Okay, I see someone's wheel turning in their favor. Someone could be going viral here, making some money off of the internet. Congratulations. Okay, Aquarius, Scorpio, Leo, Taurus showing up. But I do feel like there is some type of change or adjustment that has to happen first. And you guys will know better what exactly that might be. I mentioned a couple of things throughout this reading, what it could be. But y'all have to apply it to where you see fit that makes the most sense for you. Okay, I see something here changing massively and for the better. Healing, a reconciliation, a wish fulfillment when it comes to a career or a job. Marriage, even for some of you. Congratulations. And I think it's going to be a bit of a shock, not even just to you, but other people around you, you know. So get ready and get prepared, and again, make the adjustments required, and stay the course, stay committed. Don't lose track of your vision. Stay tunnel vision, whatever it might be. Okay. And I feel like Spirit is really asking you guys not to throw in the white towel right now, unless you know for certain you've already committed to throwing in the white towel and you're ready to move on and move forward to something else. And you're not going to self-limit or hold yourself back, okay? But I'm going to leave this reading here, you guys. I do appreciate y'all for being here. I hope y'all enjoyed this. Thank you guys so much. I love you guys so much. And I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.